Welcome, agents. Now that we're off the clock, we can talk about real things instead of just the cases. But I think today we're going to introduce ourselves. My name is Sobek, or you can call me co-director. Dessie won't call me that, but I do. I'm a 6'4" alligator monster, ripped as fuck, with Mr. Gup Gup in my pocket. And you better not piss him off, or he'll gup gup your eyeballs. Take it away, Dessie.
Oh boy. So, I am Dessie. It's long. No, it's short. It's short for a long word that I don't want to recall right now. I am about 5'5", since we're doing heights, apparently. Lots of tentacles. Everyone's fantasy.
Japanese people are like...
They love it. They love
drooling right now.
Yeah. Not for the reason you think, but because I'm probably delicious.
I was thinking that too.
Yeah.
I was actually thinking that originally.
On rice.
Have you ever eaten... Never mind. That would be cannibalism.
Yeah. Well, I mean, fish are probably the most cannibalistic things
True.
ever. Really? Insects, maybe.
Because I don't know about you, but I would try that live octopus meal that they have.
No!
What
are
do you
insane?
mean?
They ink all over your face. I'd be mad as shit.
Ink all over your face? Just...
Oh shit, look at those.
Yeah. Well.
Oh, anyway. So, my favorite games are Subnautica. Imagine that.
Living
I feel
under
at
the water.
home. I feel at home in there.
Yeah,
even
you get
the
to see your
Leviathans.
family.
Yeah, I do. And they come and eat my ass like they usually do. For my birthday every year.
What the fuck kind of family traditions?
We're not real family. We're like family, you know?
Yeah.
We had to look out for each other,
Like
but
family. That's
Yeah,
what
like
we do.
Van Diesel.
Van Gasoline, you know, says
But
family.
otherwise, grounded.
That's a solid one.
And then after that, I don't know. My favorite movie.
Do you relate to Grounded because you're short? You can't see
This episode's over. Fuck you. Favorite movies. Love horror movies. Favorite movie ever is Get Out.
Yeah.
It's both my favorite Command and my favorite movie. My favorite music. I don't know. I'm weird. I like random mixtures of people.
I can't say much either. I listen a lot, especially Epic the Musical here lately.
You have.
Really like musical.
I hear you screaming in
Screaming
singing in the shower.
Screaming in the shower.
Just not even the songs, but just Epic the Music.
Epic the Musical!
Yeah.
Is my shit.
Yeah.
Fight, little wolf, fight! That is actually one of the songs. It's Little Wolf.
You didn't say anything about your favorite things.
No, I didn't.
You were just like, I'm 6'4", ladies.
6'4".
It's too damn bad.
Ready to eat. Well, I guess I should talk about some of my favorite shit. See, my favorite is, game-wise, I would have to say, is Minecraft.
Solid.
Classic.
Solid. Yep.
It's a classic.
Never go out of step. Well, hopefully not. Never mind. I'm not going to go there because I kind of want them to sponsor.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Then there's Subnautica. Same deal.
Solid.
I like to get my ass eaten every once in a while. Ghost Leviathan. You know.
They're juveniles, you freak. Unless you go to the Void.
Yeah, the Void's like my favorite place.
It's because it reminds you of home.
Yeah. No one's there. Mommy got abducted and I never seen her again. Don't worry, I did too. That's how I ended up here. But anyways, favorite movie? I don't know what movies are. TV shows though? Sign me up for serial killers.
Your serial killer next door just signed me the fuck up. Who wants to murder me first? Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Oh my god.
Dexter Morgan. More like Morgan me. I don't know. Anyways, favorite color? I'm colorblind.
That doesn't mean that you just see black and white usually.
Alligators, I don't know if you can see color.
True. Okay, fair enough.
Anyways, favorite genre of movies I can do. Suspense.
Oh,
I like twist.
I like it. Oh yeah. Like plot twist.
Oh,
I'm not schnumming it. He's really good.
What did you say?
I don't know.
No, Sashay away. We're gonna get sued for that one.
Are we?
I don't know. Probably
we
not.
love them. It's
Who opened the? I was gonna say, who opened the daycare?
No one cared about you during the day. Sorry, that was a reference to more drag queens. But anyway, bonus points if you know who it is in the comments. No,
Rip.
I'm not gonna say because I kind of want somebody to name it in the comments.
That'd be pretty cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I'm hearing voices again.
It's probably
Thank
just
you,
one of
coworker.
the mimic leviathans or something outside.
Probably.
They sound like children,
That's how they usually get a lot of our employees here.
which is wild. No one
Like,
should care. They're
right?
children out in the depths of the ocean. Those are not children.
I think a lot of them are just really stupid. I think some of them, their kids probably no longer alive, and they're like,
What the?
I hear my child! And then they go out there and get snapped up by the mimic, and they're like, why isn't there a sign on the, hatch that says, watch out for mimics, you dumb bitch? But they don't read. It's on, like, the 6 foot level, but, everybody else is short as fuck here, so,
And so that impacts their eyes going up the door.
Yeah, they don't look.
So
Gamers don't look up. That's true. That is true.
Well, how's that true? Where did you get that
How
from?
often it's everywhere. Nobody ever looks up in games.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nobody ever does. It's like one of the best hiding places in those hiding games is hide up.
True. Hide up.
I can't tell you how many games I've played of like prop hunt. I'll just hide on top of a door and never be found. I hid.
Now, if we ever play that, I'm gonna
TF2 deadass TF2 prop hunt.
Oh.
I was a fucking hay bale, and I hid on top of a doorway, and nobody found me. I did that 2 rounds in a row, and nobody found me.
And now they know your secret. So now when they play games
Guess
with you...
what? I don't play TF2 because that game is dead as fuck.
Is it? I thought for
Far as I'm
sure that
aware.
would live forever. Because it's been out for quite a while, I
Yeah,
think,
it's like
so.
a decade or 2 old
Yeah.
now, probably. Not 2, but,
Yeah,
a decade at least.
Yeah.
I love the
lived for quite a
fucking
long.
old commercials or trailers for that shit.
Oh, yeah. I like the
my God.
Pyromaniac.
I love the sniper simply because when he shoots, I think it's the heavy he shoots, and the fucking demolition man, he like stabs his good eye with the bottle by accident, and he just starts popping off rounds, falls off a rail, and blows up on some barrels. It's so fucking funny. It's so fucking funny.
I also like the Scout, just because I like the word chuckle nuts. Anyway,
Hey, Chuckle Nuts.
watch out, chuckle nuts.
Chuckle Nuts, you better watch out. I'm checking your nuts.
Watch your nuts, I'm chuckling.
Better watch out. I'm gonna chuckle your knuckles. Chuck them over the wall.
Anyway.
Uh-oh, I've got your knuckles, and now you just have flaccid fingers.
Would be a great piano player. Shit, we got off track. I forgot what we were talking about.
We were talking about favorite things, and this got way
Right.
off the topic.
Right.
Anyways.
Favorite things. Food. My favorite food. That's hard. I don't know. I'm affectionate on a lot of food. I really like curry. I like
Curry's
bread.
really good. Oh,
But
bread.
bread fights me. Dumplings.
Ooh.
Soups
Pho.
of most types.
Pho is amazing.
They are going to eat you in the comments for saying it wrong.
Pho,
Pho.
whatever. I can't say it.
Fuck you.
Fuck out of here. Anyways, please don't take offense to that. Anyways, my favorite food is obviously beignets. But going from there, what's not known about me is like pizza, classic. You can't go wrong with pizzas. Hamburgers.
What's your favorite topping on pizzas?
Favorite topping?
Like your dream pizza. What is it?
Oh,
what is it?
man. Dream pizza. It would have to be either... Okay, I'm just gonna go one and then one and done. Thin crust. I love crunch.
Okay. Alright, fair enough.
Sauce.
Uh-huh.
Oh, man. I'm gonna go with ranch sauce.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Alright.
And then I like 3 cheese.
Okay, yeah, I can get behind you.
Steak.
Oh, yeah.
Chicken.
Yeah.
Bell pepper. Onion.
Alright.
And then put some Parmesan on there.
Mm-hmm.
And then a little bit of garlic sauce. Put that bitch in the oven. And then dip it in some more like ranch or maybe barbecue sauce even.
Mm-hmm.
Phenomenal.
Yeah.
Now, second favorite would have to be like a regular crust, fluffy.
Mm-hmm.
Barbecue sauce, chicken, like a chicken bacon ranch kind of.
Yeah,
not
yeah,
ranch,
yeah.
but barbecue.
Yeah.
With like pulled pork on there.
Oh, that does
That
sound
would be
good. That does
really
sound
good. That would be really good.
I'm thinking my favorite. Thick stuffed crust with
Ooh.
cheese. Cheese that will clog your arteries looking at it.
The mimics are going off again.
For the sauce,
I think I just heard the latch open. I think we just lost another one.
For the sauce, probably a garlic sauce, maybe. Maybe like really extra garlicky marinara.
Ooh.
Yeah. The cheese, classic cheese, but homemade or freshly made mozzarella.
Ooh.
And the slices,
Yeah.
On top, steak good.
Steak is always good.
Banana pepper.
Ooh.
Olives. Pimento cheese.
Pimento cheese.
Yes, bitch. Dollops of pimento cheese, just a little smear. Don't knock it till you try it. Don't knock it till you try it.
You lost me with the olives, but I can try the pimento cheese.
Yeah.
Fucking it.
You should try it.
I
You
thought
should
I
try
turned
it.
off my office pager. Anyways.
On
I don't know.
top, Parmesan, extra garlic, especially garlic on the crust.
Oh,
you have to.
Yeah,
You have
garlic
to.
Parmesan crust.
Red pepper flakes. A little spice. I like mine a little spicy.
Yeah, mine.
And then
Ooh.
I want it baked nicely. I like the cheese to be broiled. Where it starts to get brown.
Like bubbly brown.
Yes.
Yes. Oh.
And then dip in a cheesy jalapeno sauce that I will not mention from where. Delicious, right?
That sounds
Kill
amazing.
you immediately.
My
but you know
heart
what? Worth it.
stopped.
You have 3, so it's fine.
Yeah. I
Good.
mean, I'm on my second one already, but it's fine. One more, it's gonna be fine. I'll just have the scientist boys replace it.
But they still gave you a fucking pager. They hate you, don't
I
they?
tried to use a cell phone once and my nail
that's
went
true.
through it. They're just trying to design me a one that's scratch proof so I don't scratch the hell out of the screen instantly,
Yeah.
That's
Maybe
why I'm
you need
not
one for,
allowed in the computer
eyeballs.
room.
You need one that tracks your eyeballs, where you can just eat. Yeah.
Shit. Anyways.
Yeah. Anyway.
But yeah.
Yeah, that sounds
So-
great. Now I'm hungry for that. Anyway,
Me too.
with a side of garlic bread
Oh.
with cheese on it. Oh, anyway,
God, garlic is amazing.
garlic is great.
It really is.
I would marry garlic. I would have garlic children, and I would cannibalize
Vampires
them.
would hate you.
Vampires hate this one trick.
Vampires hate this one trick. A whole generation of people unedible to vampires. Is it offensive against vampire beings? Find out more at 4. Oh goodness.
But yeah, so we're excited to be here, doing some creepypastas, doing some tier BS. Anything else people suggest to us?
We're going to be doing some iceberg investigations
Icebergs.
soon. We're looking into our great little Subnautica.
Sonaka.
As long as Altera doesn't come after us, but
Meh.
fuck them. We ball.
Analog horror probably sometime soon. We're hoping that analog horror kind of picks up. It's kind of really been in a dip lately.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Everybody's just trying to do the same thing, where it's just VHS
We need modern horror. You know, like,
it's harder.
It is.
It's so much harder. Because VHS, you can just put a filter over it and there you go.
Bada boom, bada bing. It looks spooky dooky, but, like, come on. I want to see modern day 4K HD. I want to see that monster's asshole with its hair prickling out. I want to see.
Okay.
I want to see a crystal clear analog horror, which I don't even think it'd be analog. I want to see horror 4K.
All I want is creativity. That's all I ask for. Like, you can use the same formula, but use it creatively. So there's too many mimics. Like the Mandela catalog,
doppelgangers,
like replacing people, haunted houses. Like, come on,
we need something.
We can do it. We can do it.
Cave systems. There's not many cave systems.
There isn't, and they're very interesting.
I think we talked about an investigation about a cave system a while back.
We have, and we will again, probably.
Will again. We'll have to do more research on that one.
Yeah. One thing that I would like to not ever probably do is, like... Never mind, I'm not going to say that. So, if you have iceberg or topics that you might want to hear us yap about, we would be more than happy to at least look at it. Like, what else do we have in life? Right? So.
I forgot to mention, one of my favorite games is Red Dead Redemption. And I don't mean John Marston. I'm talking about Arthur Morgan. But also, the original Red Dead Revolver? Bazinga. That game, amazing. Now it was on the, like, PS2 or whatever the fuck. But, Red Harlow, legend.
Is Arthur Morgan just Dexter Morgan's, like, great-grandfather or something? Great-great-grandfather?
No, but it's funny that you fucking mentioned that because, coworker actually, not the male one, but the other one, realized something. Arthur Morgan, Dexter Morgan, obvious, last name. Yeah. But in season 4, the Trinity Killer, his first name is Arthur.
He killed his own grandpa. That's some BS. No respect.
Fucking Trinity was a monster, though. Like, he killed, like, 270 people.
Jeez.
Yeah, he was,
what the
like,
fuck, Richard?
3 decades. And he was continuous, yeah. Because he always killed, well, as far as the FBI in the show is aware, he always killed 3 people in the exact same ways, which correlated with how his, like, early day trauma went. First was his sister died in a bathtub due to a sliced artery in her leg.
Lysol in her leg?
Sliced artery in her leg. Second one was his mother jumped off a building. And his father was beaten to death with a hammer. So he emulates that either every year or whenever the ritual starts again.
The ritual?
That's what Dexter called it.
Okay.
Which is just whenever he starts getting the urges, I guess. But what he does is he would pick a random victim, female victim for the bathtub, and he would always slice the artery with a razor. He would actually force the second victim to jump, or he would kill their family. Oh, yeah,
lovely.
And the third victim, he would always buy a brand new hammer and beat them to death with it. But thing was, he was a like normal guy. He lived like two life, like two life type shit. And he would build like houses like for the poor type thing, and volunteers that would come help. He would give the hammer away.
Oh shit!
Yeah, so he was giving away the murder hammer,
cool.
murder weapon.
Yeah. So don't accept any hammer anytime soon.
Yeah, but what the FBI didn't know was he was actually also kidnapping a child.
Oh shit!
Boy, most times, I believe, or all the time, because it represented him as a, young, and then that's where he lost his innocence because he's seen his sister die.
Oh shit.
Yeah, he watched her die. It was fucked.
Yeah.
And what it would be was he would kidnap them and let them live out like their childhood, you know, play with toy trains, all that type of shit. He would drug them and then bury them in cement alive in a duffel bag.
Oh, what?
To preserve their innocence.
Oh, yes. Yes, of course. Being alive in a duffel bag under cement preserves every bit of my innocence. Mm-hmm. Everybody's done it.
Which Dexter was able to interrupt the last one. So he only got 3 victims, not including, which I'm not going to mention because it's a spoiler, but, you know, another victim that Trinity claimed. So, which I'm not going to mention because it's actually one of the most popular episodes. Really? Actually, it was the highest ranking episode. Like 9.8 on the Rotten Tomatoes. Hang on, I'm getting a page. On my thing, he was hiding the children, like burying them in in the cement, like the foundation in the houses he was building.
Oh fuck!
Yeah, it wasn't just like
his basement.
It wasn't his basement. The houses he was building, he was pouring the cement over these children in these foundations. So
I'm just thinking. It's a brand new house, but it's already haunted. And that's some bullshit. I'd be mad as fuck.
Just imagine you get moved in and you're like, wow, these people, this church built me this house. I love it. And then 2 weeks in, you just see a child covered in, like, cement dust. And it's like, I'm in your floorboards. What is that? What is that Edgar Allan Poe?
Fuck me, the thumping heart or telltale heart or something like that.
Yeah, telltale heart.
And it's just like, he
won't stop. It won't stop or some shit like that. Yeah.
He's in the floor. A child in a duffel bag. Yeah, in your concrete.
And your concrete is foundation.
Which was so fucked.
Yeah.
I'd be mad as
Really good show though. It is amazing.
Because you can't like exercise a child. Well, yeah, I guess you could exercise.
Well, yeah,
a child.
You can absolutely.
But like they're not demons.
Just put them on a treadmill. You gotta admit that was funny.
Oh, another one of my favorite movies, Autopsy of Jane Doe.
Oh.
Speaking of floorboards and stuff.
Get out of here.
You don't like it?
No, that was a good movie.
It was a real...
That was one movie we watched together,
Yeah, we watched it together as well.
That was fucked. Oh my God.
I was expecting nothing and got
everything.
A smorgasbord. Yes.
I didn't expect a fucking like whole witch thingy.
He's making more houses.
Oh God, he's coming in. Hit the lock.
Oh God, look at those lines.
Oh my God.
I told you we're loud.
We really are.
But anyway.
Are we American?
I don't think... I think these are international waters.
Yeah. Okay.
Technically, right? So technically we belong to no one.
Close to like Louisiana maybe, but that's like 2,000 miles that way. You can't see where I'm pointing, but you know.
You can hear it in my voice.
Yeah, you can hear it in my voice. Outside.
I meant like a direction.
You can hear it in my voice.
Alright, Foghorn Leghorn, what the fuck? It's west. Pacifica North.
Still in rise.
Oh, you didn't even mention Gravity Falls, which is one of your absolute favorites.
Yeah, I forgot about Gravity Falls.
It's one of my favorites too.
One of my favorites. It's a really good show.
It is. It is.
I would eat him.
I'm very excited that cartoons are no longer for just which there's always been adult cartoons.
Oh, yeah.
But there's been a boom, you know, and they're much more
like common now.
Yeah. And a lot of them, like there was a golden period of cartoons, like adult cartoons, and unfortunately I think we're getting out of that.
I'm making sure the fan was blown.
No. We're getting out of that because everything is starting to look the same, and it's starting to be the same. It's either like stupid nonsense or vulgar and nothing to it, you know?
Yeah.
Like, I like the things that 30 episodes in, there's a plot twist, and you're just like, well, there were signs, you know? Signs. That's a good movie, too. But anyway, I hate that movie, and I can't say why.
Yeah, hang on. It's getting fucking crispy. Sorry, but I just turned the ventilation up.
But But yeah, Signs is a good movie, and I hate the ending, and I can't tell you why, because I don't want to be eaten in the comments. So
eaten in the comments.
Yeah, there's only one way I like to be eaten, and that's with a side of soy sauce. Because I'm an octopus.
Yeah,
or squid
fair.
or something.
Squid, octopus, leviathan thing.
/ human, kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm hoping more adult cartoons will take on more Gravity Falls, where there's signs throughout that entire show that you miss the first 2 or 3 times that you watch it. And I'm very, at this point, excited that there's might be another season.
Yeah, I've heard hints and pieces about that, and a lot of negative Nancy's out there, like, oh, you know, there's no third season coming. I'm like, alright, calm down, douche. Don't squat on my dreams.
Squat on my... Never mind. Squat on my toilet.
Squat on my toilet, which is what I call... Never mind.
Goddamn. But also, I'm hoping the Grounded TV show will eventually come out. We've heard literally nothing.
You know what else we haven't heard literally nothing about?
What?
Subnautica 3.
We've heard a little bit.
Haven't we?
Yeah.
All I've heard about is the fucking trailer.
Yeah, but there's now a Steam page.
Oh, there's a Steam page.
Yeah.
Wow.
And I've wishlisted it.
I wishlisted it so.
Because as soon as Subnautica, almost said not Subnautica 2, it's technically Subnautica Below Zero because the new game is Subnautica 2. I'm not going to argue about the naming convention because I think it's a little weird. I
don't understand it.
Also, Subnautica Below Zero,
Sucked.
not the best. I wouldn't say sucked.
I'll give it a 4 out of 10.
I actually finally finished it. I thought I had finished it earlier, but I bought it as soon as it came out. So I've been keeping up with the updates. So I would... Okay, spoilers from now until... maybe I'll put a timestamp here.
Yeah.
Alan is out and you make his body or whatever, or her, it, whatever. And then I thought it ended. Because it did in, previous updates. But I actually got to leave the planet this time. So I actually finished it. Still not a big fan.
Yeah, I was kind of done.
It pissed me off. Pissed
you off?
More than it pleasured me.
Better to be pissed off than... Better to be pissed off than pissed on, you know?
Well, because most of the Leviathans and the creatures were just annoying.
God, that fucking Shadow Leviathan, I hated him. Because I
would
would go down there for,
off.
kyanite.
Yeah.
And I got my ass eaten, my fucking truck beaten, my meat not eaten, Like, the least you can do is eat my meat.
My prawn suit eaten. Yeah, no, he was one of the more annoying ones. At some point, I gave up trying to hide from him and would just drill his ass. Because fuck you. Get the fuck out of here. And I swear to God, I shouldn't say it. Whatever. Swear that he knew as soon as I stepped one 3-pronged leg in his territory, it was on. It was on.
It was on,
and he knew. He knew.
Copyrighted.
Yeah, copyrighted Ape Man that we can't say.
Hopefully we kept that vague enough.
I think so. So, they pissed me off. And then the Shrimp Leviathan.
Blowing.
The Shrimp Leviathan?
Oh, I hate that bastard. I built base right on the edge of this fucking territory and I didn't realize it.
I did too. And those salt plane things or whatever, it's really pretty. One came up through the ground. The fuck? Fucked me up. Destroyed most of my base. And I was like, you know what? Watch my ass circle around because I'm leaving.
Whenever I got my fucking prawn suit, I went not throwing his asshole in 2. God, Arthur's coming. I don't know why we're so afraid of, Arthur over here. Like, he's a 70-year-old man. Like, I could just chomp his head off. There we go.
Yeah. Look at my art of Arthur.
Now, Arthur Morgan, I would hope he comes in.
What?
Arthur Morgan?
Comes in what?
My ass. Have you seen Arthur Morgan?
No.
Hey!
Anyways. Arthur Morgan?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He reminds me of Gertrude. What the fuck is his name? Gertrude? From Witcher? What's his name? Gerald?
Yeah, Gerald of
Gerald?
Rivia.
Yeah. He's pretty hot.
He is.
I like white hair.
You like them old men.
I do. It's kind of a problem, honestly. I like...
No wonder why you hired the coworker.
I like old men.
Old men.
And I like thick goth GFs.
Old men and thick goth GFs, but they do not combine.
Old goth thick men.
Perfect.
Nut immediately.
Nut like
in my butt? Anyway.
Not a chance in hell without the old goth men.
Anyway.
Now let's talk real business. What's your opinion on ramen noodles?
Well, they kind of fucked me, so we're gonna go with that.
Yeah.
I do like them though. I prefer my ramen with chicken, and then a boiled egg, maybe some shallots and green onions.
Ooh.
I like it spicy. I like a little sriracha in mine.
Sriracha.
But yeah. Oh, and then those little chili pickled peppers.
Those are pretty good.
That's the way I like my ramen. How about you?
I like my ramen extra brothy.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you have to have it.
Soft boiled egg, you can't go wrong.
Oh,
Can't go
yes,
wrong with
where it's
soft-boiled
still
egg.
yolky.
Yeah. Oh. You know, can't go wrong. Can't go wrong. And the, what'd you say? Green onion. Some potato, you know, on there. Put a little bit of motherfucking, some of those, bean sprouts or whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, those things. Put a little bit of cilantro on there.
Yeah.
Oh, I like to just pile stuff on there. I like mine loaded.
Basil.
Maybe.
I like mine loaded. Not that.
Not that. That thing's too leafy.
It is. I don't like it.
Leafy is not my green, you know?
No, your green is a St. Patrick's Day donut.
You're calling me fat.
Yeah.
Fuck you. Bitch.
I mean, it's my kind of green, too. I'd rather much eat a donut than eat a green. What does that tell you? Eat a green. Yes.
A green.
One green. One green,
One
please.
green. Go to a restaurant, yes, one green.
One green, please. One meth.
One meth, one green.
Yeah. One ketamine.
One ketamine. Every kiss
No,
begins with ketamine.
We might get sued.
No, why not? It's a meme, so.
Yeah, it is true. It is true. Memes are free territory. Free real estate.
Free real estate. Free real estate up my ass.
Favorite creepypasta character?
Favorite creepypasta character. Now, if I'm talking classic, you can't go wrong on Jeff the Killer. Fucking.
My favorite, classic. Probably Siren Head. I like Siren Head. I also like the back rooms, which.
Yeah.
Back rooms are fun.
I like
we
the
play a
fact-
lot of
Black
back
Flag.
rooms games.
Yeah, we played a good few of those. We haven't uploaded them to the company page yet, but you know.
Yeah, but we will.
Yeah,
Sometime.
eventually.
I'm waiting for Infinitum. Infinitum?
I think Infinitum? Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah.
But for New Age creepypasta stuff, I don't know. I don't keep
I
up
don't
with
really
New
keep
Age.
up with new. I've heard it's just kind of going downhill,
It
especially
has.
after Reddit became big. Like No
Yeah.
Sleep
Well,
and like Two Sentence Horror is just like.
I stopped reading after all the rules creepypastas, you know what I mean?
Oh my god!
I started a
those are
new
so
job.
Annoying.
There's 10 rules that I have to follow,
I
or
used to
my
listen-
mother blows up something, you know, that kind of thing.
The stupidest fucking one, because I used to listen to it all the time out in the field, you know, missions and shit.
Oh, okay, I thought you meant literal, like a soybean field.
No. Welcome to the rice field, motherfucker.
Yeah.
But the stupidest one was, I got a new job at a convenience store or a gas station or something like that, and there was a weird list of rules, and it's always like, man, these rules are sure weird.
Yeah.
Like, don't look in the bathroom stall after 2 a.m.
Or if somebody calls, you have to be polite, and yeah.
If someone calls, you have to answer with, hello, Mr. Buttrucker, how can I help you today? And then he'll respond with, I'll eat your ass, beep, beep, beep. And then you hang up, and then you do 3 twirls, or you die. Or if, deadass, one of them was like, on aisle 7, there is always at 3:20 a.m.
Oh, yeah.
There's a spot you have to mop up, or your fucking mother gets eaten out by a bat. I don't know. But it's fucking stupid because he has to...
Rabies in your
and it's not even just like he goes and mops it up. No, he has to use like crushed up, like, I almost said a brand name, but corn chips.
What the fuck?
Yeah, it's like fucking corn chips.
Feed Satan corn chip. Oh my god.
He has to put it on like the puddle of like goo or slime or whatever the fuck, and then mop it up.
Someone nuts in the floor, and those nuts in your floor at your new job, and you put corn chips on it and mop it up.
It sounds like an incel.
The guy from the basement comes up at 3:20, and he's gonna nut right here in front of the name brand that I can't say bars because it looks lumpy and has a big vein on it, and so he just can't help himself.
He likes to eat the bars upside down so it feels like a vein.
He nibbles the vein off to remind him. Anyway, that's
I bet
terrible.
we could sit here and make a better I got a new job rule thing.
We should improv a creepypasta one day.
Yeah,
that'd be
just
cool
be
as
like,
fuck and stupid.
I got a new job at this school as a night security guard, and there was a list of weird rules.
Yeah.
First rule, no masturbating after 12 a.m. until 2 a.m.
Second rule, is that Freddy Fazbear or
At 2 a.m., you have to stand still and listen to the announcements, which is just, is that Freddy Fazbear? Or, and then you have to proceed immediately. Vanessa, my Fazballs are stuck, or you'll get eaten by the Freddy Fazbear.
The Freddy Fazballs, yeah.
The Freddy Fazballs will come back and wop wop.
At a store that I won't say the name of. Oh, my shirt.
No. What the hell?
A shirt. Damn it. A store that I can't name has a FNAF game. What? A board game.
Really?
That you are actually Freddy in them.
Ooh.
Yes. Yeah. I want it. It's made obviously for children.
Yeah.
Which is kind of fucked up.
Considering it's about murdered children.
It being not even just murdered. Stuffed in suits and rotting. Their souls are attached to robots anyway. But kids love it. Kids love the first one. But and I just want to be like, I want a VR game. Developers out there, I want a VR game for kids, they think, that gives them the experience of being shoved into a suit. And when they try to unplug themselves, it doesn't let them. And then the VR strap tightens, and then they're just stuck there. And they're in a suit.
Sounds like Sword Art Online.
I've never seen that.
It's literally where you're trapped in a VR game type shit.
Yeah,
but it's
that's
like,
what I want.
well, I don't want to say that because that might be associated with a certain person. But you know, kind of like the I can't say the movie name. Matrix. I'm going to say Matrix.
Okay.
Yeah, you get it.
Stop it. Yeah, that's what I want. I want them to understand that it's
fear
murdered children from some crazy psychopath who is not hot, by the way, unless it's Matthew Lillard.
Yeah, thank you. Exactly.
I love Matthew Lillard.
I would do
no. Damn it. Now he's never going to come on me. Like, if we ever...
I feel like he would come on just because of that.
He might.
I would hope... Never mind.
I drink his alcohol.
You were about to say something else.
Oh, no. But as soon as I stumbled on drink his, I was like, I better finish this quickly.
In fact, that he's a D&D nerd, and he's actually been on one of my favorite fucking podcasts.
He's been on several for D&D.
It was the God damn it! It's been so long since I've been able to listen to them.
What?
It's the motherfucking
How's your battery at 23%? Do you never charge your damn phone?
No, I really don't.
Your pager.
My pager, yeah. I forgot what the fucking thing was called now. God damn it.
Yeah. He's on quite a few D&D podcasts, I do believe.
Legends of Event.
Oh, yeah.
With that. Yeah. That. Then the fucking Brennan Lee. He's great. I love him.
He's pretty funny.
He makes great speeches.
I don't listen to speeches. I make them.
The best fucking monologue I have ever made was last night when I was just jabbering on as the fucking Joker. It was actually like a legitimate monologue too. It was like, you know how I got these scars, Batman.
You ate that popsicle that cuts the corner of your mouth? Yeah, that's it.
I ate the popsicle that cuts your lips. I said don't eat it, Batman. No, this tasted too good, Batman. But you know what I didn't expect? It cut my lips, Batman. Do you see these scars, Batman? And it's like, that wasn't the monologue, but...
Yeah, I figured.
But, yeah. I had a pretty good monologue, too.
We tried to watch Lego Batman last night.
Okay.
I am not one for superheroes in the first place. Some of them are okay. Some of them are okay. I don't really like Lego either. Like, it's fine as a I guess fine as a company. I just don't care. You know? I made it about 5 minutes before the singing started, and I left.
You fucker. You should have stayed for a little bit, because there's one scene, deadass, where Batman microwaves a lobster, and he sits in the Bat Cave on a floaty next to his Batmobile thing, and it's fucking hilarious.
I just can't do singing. I don't do musicals.
Everything is a musical nowadays.
I know, and I hate it.
You can't watch any shit without musicals, you know?
I don't watch shit. Oh. That came out a lot better than I wanted it to, honestly. I do not watch that. I think the last thing that I watched was the... Oh, fuck
Which
it.
one?
Encanto.
Oh, yeah, that was...
I think that was the actual, last new release that I watched.
Honestly, that was, the best new release one.
I really enjoyed it. I was not going to watch Wish.
Wish sucks.
If they would have done the
fucking
boy
lyrics
thing,
is so stupid. It's like, you lived here
for free.
Yeah. And then the next line was like, I didn't even charge you. What the fuck does rent free mean, dumbass?
A lot of people say that AI wrote it. And
Absolutely, I guarantee you.
I believe it.
Because AI is taking over our jobs. You don't even know if I'm AI right now. Am I AI? Beep-boop-bop. I'm gonna eat your ass.
There's not a lot of I part of you.
Huh?
There's not a lot of I part of you. 268.
You're fucking lucky I don't eat you. Just soy sauce and you know?
Yeah, mango slices.
Mango slices. I like me some mango. Mango's really good. Mango's the best fruit out there.
I like lychee. Or lychee, if you're British, I think.
Reminds me of light cheese.
I like light cheese, too.
You like light cheese? I like a lot of cheese.
Did you say a lot of cheese or light cheese?
I'm sorry, I like a lot of cheese.
Oh, okay. But yeah, Encanto.
We don't talk about Cujo.
Cujo?
Yeah, Cujo.
Anyway.
Oh, shit.
I really enjoyed that movie. A lot of people didn't like it. They were just like, but it follows a very nice concept. But fuck that grandma.
Yeah, fuck that grandma. The grandma was the real villain.
Who was the villain? Who was the villain? But the grandma.
The fucking villain was supposed to be Bruno, but
that's right. He was.
Yeah, he was a big bad. That's why they don't talk about Bruno, is because he was reading the future. That's his ability.
The rats. Yeah. But
he's so he's big.
Oh, I love that song. Anyway,
it is great.
I like Pressure. The Pressure.
Oh, that's such a good one.
Surface Pressure. Sorry.
Surface Pressure. Yeah.
Love that song. Love it. Love it. Love it. I love Louisa. I don't like the flower bitch. I forget her name now.
There's also a theory, I can't remember her name, but the one that has super hearing.
Dolores,
she's also,
I think.
Yeah, I think Dolores.
Fucking hated that bitch.
There's theory that she's actually the villain, and
She is.
she wanted to bring down the family to get rid of her ability because it was driving her insane.
That's fair.
Because she can hear like 10 miles away.
Mm-hmm.
So you know how torturous that is?
Yeah.
Do you imagine how little sleep she gets? And there's actually a creator, I think Lydia the Bard. She made a song. She makes like villain songs for these kind of characters.
Yeah.
And it is such a good song. Like, I would, if we could play it on the fucking, in the break room right now, I would. Yeah. But I'm afraid that might get striked.
Everybody that wants to listen to it can go.
Yeah, Lydia the Bard. She makes some great fucking songs.
Alright.
But yeah, and honestly, I could fucking believe it. Because that's a terrible fucking thing. Because if you can't deactivate that fucking power, and you are forced to listen to everything constantly, is awful. I mean, there's one scene when they're clapping. Sorry, I'm not trying to interrupt you. They're clapping for the kid to get like visibility.
Tony or whatever.
Yeah,
or Anthony. I don't remember.
I think
I don't remember. Antonio.
Antonio. I think that is.
I don't know.
It's something like it.
The child, but the animal speak.
Yeah. Everybody was clapping for him, and she had to cover her ears because it was like blistering. Like, that is just torturous.
But also, she heard Bruno on the walls this entire time.
Yeah, didn't do shit. And she even admitted it in the fucking song, was like, I hear him now.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah. And nobody caught on with that.
No, nobody ever caught on for a while.
Like, yeah. And then Maribel?
Yeah, Maribel.
Maribel's mom, all she gets is fucking cooking, healing shit. Really?
I kind of like that, though.
But that's so... her sister controls the goddamn weather.
True.
And she gets fucking healing biscuit. I forget what they're called. I'm sorry, I'm ignorant about Mexican
she's
sweets.
Healing
Spanish sweets. I don't know.
She can. I think it's any cooking, but she mainly does like the cookie type thing.
Yeah. This. I just don't think it's equal.
Bullshit.
I just don't think it's equal.
Did her dad have anything, or was it just?
No, because he's not part of the family.
That's right. You have to be.
I mean, that would be weird.
Yeah, it would be. It just. He marries in the family, and then he gets like super tall. He's like, I can reach the
short legs.
gutters now.
Short legs, tall body. I think he was kind of cute though. He was kind of endearing. He was stupid, but I really enjoyed because the conflicts were pretty good. I think because like Luisa was always under pressure.
Under pressure.
No. And then the flower bitch that I for some reason can't remember her name. Was under pressure to be perfect and be the next big blah blah blah. And then Maribel didn't have power. And then Dolores could hear a fucking fly fapping down the street. Like,
she could hear everyone fucking fapping or murdering each other all in one go.
What if she like... Never mind. I'm not going to go there. Oh, another topic I want to talk about because I'm tired of this shit.
Yeah, we're probably
going to get...
Hopefully not, but I mean, if game theories and movie things... Like, I think we are in the legal stance at this.
If not, we'll get copyright striked and we'll know.
Yeah.
But anyway.
Hopefully not.
I mean, Lacey Games. Have you seen?
Wait, is that the, like, creepy, like,
yeah, the blue-haired girl?
Yeah, where it's, like, the stalker in the background type shit.
But there's more than that. Have you seen all of it?
I think it's been, like, bits and pieces. I think I watched, what's his name?
Manly Badass Hero?
No,
oh, one of the theory guys.
I want to say it's like the theory guy, but like
I don't know. Tough.
I can't remember.
Anyway, yeah, but you know what I mean. Because at first I think it's just a video, but now they actually came out with the games. You can play them yourself.
Really?
Yes, it just came out not that long ago. According to when we're recording this. I love it.
Immortal Marcus. That's one I'm thinking about. I watched some of him do the Lacey game once.
I love it. I love it because I grew up in a lab, but I watched other people play it through my glass.
The scientist like, just chilled games? In there. He was just a chill guy. He's just a chill guy.
Watched people play it. dress-up games, girly girl games, quote unquote. And so it just hits home,
Yeah.
And so, and it's so, see, that's the kind of creativity I'm looking for. Because it's so scary and it's so gruesome but it's so real for a lot of people. Not just women, but everyone.
Because it is genuinely a fucking problem that they deal with. Because throughout that whole fucking, before we could play the games, which honestly we should do that for
we should
a video.
I'm kind of terrified, but yeah.
Oh, absolutely, it's terrifying. And the fact that she begged the player to not let her go out because he will kill her.
And then, what have you done? Oh,
and then literally fucking ate her. Ate her.
Yeah.
How fucked up? What's wrong with that fucking player? Why would you do that? Why would you do that?
Well, the parts that really stick out is when in her restaurant simulator where she puts her uncle in the thing.
Oh yeah.
And
wasn't he a creep?
I think he did stuff to her.
Because I think there was one part
killed her dog.
Killed her dog and locked her in a cage or some shit like that.
I thought he,
Yeah, the thing.
Things that we
Mr. Herbert type shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I might be wrong on that one.
In the basement.
He abused and neglected her for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
But then also the thing about Jay, coming into the makeup game and she's rotting and stuff. I don't know. Yeah, but it really, because it took something that I saw as a small Leviathan and twisted it. And it did it well. I think.
It really blended in really well.
It did.
They kind of merged it in a way where it wasn't superficial, but it was just kind of melded,
Yeah.
It felt like
it started normal, quote, as normal as it gets.
Yeah.
Because even Lacey herself is kind of freaky looking.
It's kind of uncanny.
Yes,
kinda.
It's uncanny. And then it kind of gets a little weird, but you can kind of look past it. And then it just full on, she's losing it throughout the game. And it's just, I have so much affection. I've listened to so many people go over that game. But now that it's out for people to play, I believe, I would love to play it on the channel.
Oh, yeah.
But heavy trigger warnings for that.
Yeah, because those games talk about a lot of abuse and
abuse and depression and just super slide stuff,
super slide type stuff, and it's just
so we don't want anybody upset. But if they're listening to this, then they probably know what Lacey Games is about because it's pretty popular right now.
Yeah, I feel like just for safety's sake, we should clarify. If you're going through any of those emotions that situations that we just described, there are phone numbers you can call. We might put them in the description.
I'll put them in the description.
That, because you're not alone. I think we both here have dealt with those type of situations. Yeah. I can think of a few, but I'm not going to go into that right now. But you're not alone. There's always hope. It's not the answer and then I know we all know what we're talking about here, but it does feel hopeless. It does, and it's hard to see the end of it, other than that option. But tomorrow will come. It will come, and if you stick it out, people were there for you. It doesn't feel like it, but even strangers can sometimes be the best asset to you. Yeah.
Don't bottle it up.
Don't bottle it up, because that's how you just break yourself.
Yeah, that's how you break yourself, and just set limits for yourself. Set boundaries. I've had friends, ex-friends, that would use me as their therapist, and then when I needed them, they were gone. Don't do that.
Which is fucking bullshit.
Don't do...
I did that.
That is not your burden to carry. I mean, if they're your friend, and it's a mutual thing, great. A problem shared is a problem cut in half. But if it's one way, absolutely not.
No.
Not unless it's your child or something. But there's circumstances, but...
You just hire a therapist at that point.
Yes.
Listen to your child and tell your therapist about it.
Yeah. Oh. So, yeah, just set boundaries for yourself. And I wish that was something that I knew when I was younger. God. Don't kill your... Oh, damn it, I can't say that. Don't
kill
do
the vibe.
things. Don't do things because of someone else's issues. If that...
Don't let them win. Don't let the people or the things in your head put you down.
Yeah.
Both either literally or metaphorically.
Yeah. Take care of yourself, because even if other people are taking care of you, quote unquote, you know yourself best. Honestly. Like, and if you need to step back, if you need to make your own peace, and that upsets people, that's too damn bad. That is too damn bad.
Because
you take that time.
We're all our own person. We are not living anyone else's lives. Our story is ours own to make. Mm-hmm. We control how it goes. Mm. And it depends on you who you share your story with. Mm. So pick who you want to be there. Mm-hmm. And if they aren't the person that will help you when you need it most, a person that won't walk with you when you need it, then they're not worth it. I'm keeping like that speech. Tyler Perry. He made that speech about branches
seasonal
and
people,
roots and all that. Yeah.
That was a good speech.
That was a good speech. It really represents, because I cannot tell you how many people I've had that were just branches that should have just been gone. Mm-hmm. But I have found my people that I believe are the roots of my life, you know? Mm-hmm. Like, if I wouldn't be here, literally wouldn't be here. Mm-hmm. Like, I probably would have, Yeah. Anyways, I was going to try and
dodge around it, but I think they get the context.
Yeah, they get the content.
Just... And also, on the flip side, be that person. You know? Don't... If you meet somebody and we just don't vibe. We don't vibe right. Like, then don't waste time. Really. I mean, don't just immediately dump them. But if it becomes toxic, it becomes draining, don't waste time. And also, don't be that person that only unloads. It's a two-way street. It's a two-way street.
I can't tell you how much time I wasted.
Exactly.
Because of people like that. Like, one person I know, I was basically their backbone for 2 fucking years.
Yep.
2 fucking years. And I would never tell them, I wouldn't be able to tell them things. But I was always the one responsible for their mental health. Right. And it was just so draining and so depressing, because I had no one, but they always had me.
Right.
And they literally told me that they wanted me to give up on them so that way they have something to write in their suicide note. I'm not even fucking joking.
Alrighty then.
And, yeah. So, which I'm not saying, if you're in that kind of situation, you can't really turn to your friends for that kind of thing. Because if you're that far gone where you're basically forcing someone to be your therapist, you probably need to actually seek professional help. Because he was going through some mental health things, and I felt terrible for him, but he was bringing me down at the same time.
Yeah.
And the only reason I was able to get out of that situation was because someone else picked it up.
So it's just a cycle now.
Exactly. He ditched me to go to someone else. And after I never heard from him again, as terrible as it sounds, I mean, I know someone else is there for him, but I didn't have to be. It felt like I was able to take a little bit of control back.
I think a lot of these things happen so slowly, or both of you are pretty broken in similar ways, that you don't even realize until you wake up one day and you're just, wow, this is actually happening and I don't know how to get out without hurting them or myself. And neither of you want to do, because even if you realize that it's toxic and that it's not good for either of you, you also care about that person. A lot, usually. Or at least it feels like it. You feel responsible for them. So no, I completely understand. But just please take your own mental health seriously. Because you can't help anyone if you can't help yourself.
Yeah. Coworker logging off.
So please take care of yourselves. There are resources. I will link them. But, if you want to, I will also link a Google, what is it called? Email.
Yeah,
Gmail.
Type
To us. Can't guarantee, depending on how many, that we will respond. But we will read every single one of them. Please don't put any identifying anything in there.
Yeah.
If you just want to vent. And just put your random details. Just do not, dox yourself. Please. Yeah. Please, please, please.
Which, I mean, we wouldn't have to read that type of information, but we don't want to have access to that kind of information.
Yeah,
either.
we are not asking for people's personal things.
Yeah.
We would rather hear the vent than think that we have blocked ourselves off from our viewers.
Yeah.
We're all people and we all appreciate you very much.
Who knows, we could probably do that, I seen on TikTok, it's like messages from strangers. They'll put like a table and it's like,
oh yeah,
what's something that hurt you, or something someone said that hurt you, and it was just some of those stories are terrible.
Right? Yeah.
Like one of them was, I believe he had gotten into a fight with his brother and told him, "I hate you." The very next day, his brother died in a car wreck.
Oh,
and that
shit.
was the last thing they ever said to each other.
Yeah.
And he lives with that guilt every day. And that's horrifying.
It is horrifying. But see, the problem with that is that you say things in anger, because all of us practically do. But also, when you say things like that, it makes you paranoid. It makes you paranoid. Like, I don't know. Either way, lunch break's about over. So, sorry for bringing you down at the last little bit there.
I mean, if
However,
anything, it means we care. Because we do care about anyone that listens to this.
Yeah. We care about people who don't listen to us.
Yeah.
Somebody cares. Somebody cares out there. Even if it's completely strangers. So, yeah. Thank you for sharing your lunch, or if you're going home for the evening, I suppose.
Whatever
you
you're
can
doing
leave.
at this point,
Yeah.
Whether you're working on a little thing, studying for class, and you just have us in the background.
Yeah.
Or, you're supposed to be working, but you're actually listening to us blabber on about games,
random things,
mental health, and what foods and shit.
Yeah.
So,
we appreciate you being here. We'll leave you alone now. We have some cases to study to prepare for a review for our next time. If you wish to join us, Agent.
see you later. Make sure you mark your name on your lunches or I will eat them. Have a good one, Agent.
I'm so surprised you didn't say see you later, alligator.